I keep hearing people say that 2025 burned them out. But what I saw wasn't burnout. It was people realizing, sometimes for the first time, that the life they were living no longer fit who they were becoming. Grace and peace. Welcome back to Awakened and Rooted. These clips can tell the story better than I can.
Has anyone else reached a point in their life where like nothing is truly exciting like it was before? It seems like everything, and it's not like everything feels mundane because you're probably doing stuff that's exciting, but it's just like nothing truly brings an enormous amount of excitement like it used to. And so you can do the same things you've been doing, they just don't bring as much joy as they once did. And what's crazy is you can do the same things you've been doing, it just doesn't have the same level of appeasement. Like you can do it, like whether it's like your thing is like playing video games, like that has lost its flavor. Whether your thing is like being excited about what's on television, that has lost its flavor. Whether you're excited about the newest release of shoes, like that's not exciting anymore. Whether you're, I don't know, like basketball, it's just not as exciting anymore. Like going get something new, going shopping, it just doesn't, it's not exciting. It's like you've kind of gotten to the point where everything just feels repetitive and it's just not exciting. You get what I'm saying? Like even vacations, it's like, like sure, like cool, it's whatever. But it's just kind of like, you got to go back to your regular life after that. And so nothing feels absolutely fulfilling as it once has.
I agree 100% with him. I also want to say the older you get, the less exciting things are because it's like nothing is new under the sun.
When you say I'm tired, I know you don't just mean you need sleep. You're tired in a way that sleep can't fix. Your mind is heavy, your soul is completely worn out, and you feel like there's no off switch.
Welcome to menopause.
I don't know how else to explain this, but I'm tired. But not the kind of tired where sleep can fix that. Not the kind of tired where you're like, oh, I didn't get much sleep last night. I didn't, but like, it's different than that. It's the type of tired that sleep can't fix. I don't know. Maybe somebody else can explain this better than me, but I was sitting here at my desk today doing some work, and I'm like, oh, dag, I'm tired. I text my friend that, and they're like, oh, did you sleep last night? And I'm like, yeah, but like, it's a different kind of tired. I'm not sleepy tired. I'm just like tired. I really don't know how to explain it, but I'm putting this out there because I know that there's other people out there that are watching this being like, I'm freaking tired too. And I just want to let you know that we're both tired. We're all tired. And it's not the sleep deprived tired. We're just tired. And I want you to know that I'm with you. I'm with you.
That resonates 150% because while I am physically tired, I am also mentally tired. I am tired of all the stuff that's going on in the country. I am tired of work politics. I'm tired of paying bills every month. So I get what he means. Even though he couldn't quite get it out, I get what he means.
I was 23 years old when I realized that I don't need to lock in. I need to slow the hell down. One thing that I'm really sitting with right now is the idea that sometimes the most productive thing that you can do is take a break and pause. I spent a lot of my youth thinking that I had to rush through things, rush through high school, rush through college, get my degree, get a job, XYZ, rush, all to get to what? What's my end goal? Like, I started really thinking about it. What am I actually rushing towards? The only answer is death. That's all that's there. Life is now. Peace is now. Happiness, joy, contentment, that's all now. It's not something that I need to be chasing. It's something that I need to be realizing. To me, locking in used to mean focus, but now it just feels like pressure. Pressure to perform, pressure to keep going, even when my body is telling me to stop. Like I just said, sometimes the most productive thing that you can do is pause, to slow down and make those intentional actions instead of just rushing through your life. There's no timeline. This is your life, and it's not going to look like anybody else's life. And I think that's so important for me to understand. I don't need to lock in. I need to slow down with intention.
That is very insightful for a 23-year-old. Because indeed we do. We rush through everything. Everything has a deadline, and I gotta get it done. And sometimes the best thing you can do is just sit back, relax, and regroup.
I'm tired of doing the same thing every single day. Like, wake up, go to work, come back home, only have a few hours to your family and downtime, and then start all over again. And then on the weekend, it's not even fun. It's like it's time to recover. And it's like every single day, it's just the same thing. Nothing is as exciting anymore. Not even scrolling through TikTok. Nothing has the same feel as it did like a few years ago. Like something shifted and it does not feel the same. And I don't know if it's because, well, I know it's a big part of it that I need to find like more friends, but even then, I feel like everybody's going through the same thing. Everybody's wrapped up in their own world and have their own things going on. So I don't know. I've just been feeling that way lately, that nothing is as exciting anymore, and everything just feels so repetitive.
Agreed.
This is the part of stress that no one talks about. Stage 5 isn't just burnout. It's literally the erosion of your identity. It's the moment that you realize, I don't even know who I am anymore. You feel like a ghost in your own life. You look at your reflection and you see someone who looks older, duller, and disconnected. You have no idea what lights you up, what you enjoy, what you even want anymore, because you've spent so much time surviving, performing, and showing up and pushing through that you lost sight of the person that you were. And you're doing it all for what? To be stuck in a state of, I have to keep going. I need to keep doing this. This stage is super deep, and it's the most painful one. It's grief, it's apathy, it's confusion wrapped up all together in a nice little package. And it's also a turning point, because once you hit this stage, something in you starts whispering, there has got to be more. And there definitely is. But you don't find her by pushing harder. You find her by rebuilding one piece at a time. And for me, this looked like taking myself on solo dates to remember what I like to do, wearing colors and scents that made me feel beautiful again, saying no to obligations that I used to say yes to out of guilt because I don't want to do them, doing a 5-minute ritual that grounds me in the now when I feel very stressed, making peace with the version of myself that I thought is the worst. And stage 5 is not the end. It's the moment that you choose who you become next, because your body's literally going to tell you. So if you're here, you're probably experiencing a lot of physical pains as well as mood. So this stress stage actually will break you down physically, because you'll start to have physical implications of that stress. You'll see your hair starting to thin. You'll feel like you look a lot older. You may be putting on a lot of weight. And so this isn't a stage that you have to stay stuck in. It's definitely something that you can recover from, but it is going to take a lot longer. So what I recommend is, if you're in this stage, drop quiz in the comments so that I can send you 3 things that you can start doing today that are totally different from all the other stages that will help you start to come back to who you used to be.
She kind of already gave things that you can do to help you come out of that feeling of burnout. I'm just looking at her name. I love her TikTok handle, Burnout to Boss One. But yeah, I love the tips that she gave to help you come out of that feeling. And then this next TikTok is sort of going back to like old times It's a quick one. It's about 30 seconds, but take a look. So, I will admit, I was an adult in 1994. Some of those pictures look older in 1994, like that last car that they had sitting in the parking space of that house. That looked like the 80s. But it was just soothing to be able to watch that.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's peace and slowing down. It's so much peace and just slowing down. I woke up this morning, I prayed. I said, Lord, everything was moving so fast. It was moving so good. And something happened in my life recently that feels like everything just slowed down. Now every breath is important. Every interaction is meaningful. Every word is meaningful. And I can't say what it is here, but I said, Lord, Father God, I never thought it would hit this close to home. I woke up in a feeling like everything was good. It was moving, and now it's slowing down. And I literally heard there is peace and slowing down. Sometimes when it's moving so fast, you don't see what you need to see, or you take things for granted. And with this situation, it's almost like everything needs to move second by second because every moment is now valuable. Every hello is valuable. I'm noticing stuff in the last few days that I looked over a few days ago. It's okay if I say bye or see you later. It's okay if I don't text you for 2 days. It's okay if I catch an attitude and decide not to speak to you. I got time. And now everything is slowing down and it's like every second counts. So I woke up praying. It's like almost like I didn't get enough sleep. I woke up praying and I heard the Holy Spirit say it's peace and slowing down. I was with my family today. We went to a cafe. And I've always adored everybody in my family, but it took today to realize how beautiful everybody was individually. I don't know what it was. You start noticing the way people smile, the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they look on their face versus what you see. And all I could remember was what the Lord told me this morning. There is peace in slowing down. Because if it never slow down, you will never notice. If it never get ugly, you will never notice. If you always feel like you have time, you'll never notice. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you don't want to waste time. You don't want to spend time being angry. And please don't ever think you got tomorrow. Everybody take this one saying in the word very lightly. Tomorrow is not promised. That is legit. We go to sleep every day thinking tomorrow is promised. Oh, I'm going to do that tomorrow. Take the moment seriously. Call those people you don't call. Speak to the people you don't normally speak to. Stand in peace. Stand still in it because there is peace in slowing down. That's all, y'all. Bye. Love y'all.
I need to talk to y'all right quick, man. Today feels off for some reason. Anybody else feeling like this? Like today has been really off. Even as I'm talking right now, the birds, I got birds all over me and they're going crazy and they have been chirping ever since 7 o'clock this morning. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but even the sun, look at the sun. Look how the sun looks blue. Do you guys see that? The sun is completely blue. I told y'all the blue kachina is here. Lately, when I go outside, the energy feels different. It feels a lot different. The squirrels are arguing a lot more. They're talking a lot more. People seem to be more angry in the world. They're tailgating, cutting each other off like they're in some type of silent rage. Like, what is going on out there? There is no communication. I'm noticing chaos energy everywhere. Nobody talks, nobody looks up. Even customer service is dead. Publix, where you go shopping, where they tell you shopping is a pleasure. I don't even see those advertisements anymore. Like, nobody talks at Publix. It's like everybody is walking around as NPCs and they're glitching throughout the day. It literally feels like a zombie apocalypse out there. Am I the only one that's experiencing this, y'all? And then today feels completely off. It feels completely different. Did we go through some type of time loop or time shift or something like that? Like, I woke up and it was dead silent besides the birds chirping everywhere, and they were migrating to different trees and still chirping in the process, and they're still doing it now. Leaves are falling everywhere, but they're still staying on trees. Like, what is going on? But yeah, the energy feels different, y'all. Do you guys feel this? Let me know down in the comments below, y'all. The shift is here. Let's get it. Peace in.
Okay, that had to be earlier in the fall because the trees have definitely lost all their leaves. I did just see a whole, and that's why you kept seeing me look up that way, a whole bunch of birds. And I thought birds left earlier for the winter, but just a whole bunch of birds just sort of flying in a formation. So, I mean, maybe something is actually off, don't know. And excuse my light, it is 3:52, gray outside. I have my window open, but the lighting is a little bit off.
I'm tired. I'm tired of giving my all and never being enough. I'm tired of changing for people who don't even recognize my change. I'm tired of crying myself to sleep at night and waking up in the morning and not recognizing myself. I'm tired of not being thin enough or pretty enough. I'm tired of not being enough.
I completely feel her. Absolutely. That's the feeling of that other clip I showed you of going back to 1994. This clip is also another around 30-second one that shows you a little bit of nostalgia. I don't know that I want to go back to elementary school, but that is a little bit of nostalgia. And then we are going to wrap this up with a video about slowing down.
Slow down just for a minute. The distractions are trying to keep you so occupied in your mind that you don't have time to focus on God. The distractions are keeping you so consumed with what the world thinks that you haven't had a minute to talk to Jesus. Slow down and talk to your Father. Slow down and don't let the busyness of this world make you lean on your own understanding.
Burnout comes from doing too much. What people felt in 2025 came from doing what no longer matched who they were becoming. Old routines stopped working. Old spaces felt louder than they used to. Old goals felt hollow. That discomfort wasn't punishment, it was information. 2025 didn't drain people, it revealed where alignment was missing. If this year felt uncomfortable, it wasn't because something was wrong with you. It was because something was asking for change. Before you head out, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Your voice is part of the Rooted Collective. And if these videos are feeding your spirit and you feel led to pour back into the work, you can buy me a coffee. Just scan the QR code on the screen. Every bit of support helps me keep creating grounded content for our community. Grace and peace until next time. Stay awakened, stay rooted, and I will see you in the next video.